Hello everybody, this is James Parker with Cyberly.org, and in this video tutorial today I'm going to be showing you how to find exposed and open directories and folders on the internet using Google. Before we proceed, I do want to make clear that this tutorial is for academic and educational purposes only. If I was to go onto Google and type in the following text, index of / parent directory, and let's say I type in Michael Jackson, something very interesting happens. A list of folders and directories appear for me. Now, if I was to click one of these folders, a list of music for exactly what I have searched for has appeared. I click one of these songs, it plays. So how's this happening? How do I have access to these files? And why are they so easy to find and in Google by me simply typing in index of parent directory and then whatever I'm looking for after it? The website is basically like the files and folders on your computers. There's a website called ashleycadell.com in this scenario, and he or she has created a folder called XYZ or Z Store Library, and sure enough they have another folder called Michael Jackson, and in that folder is a folder called Number Ones. Now, if we actually go back, click on parent directory, it will take us back a folder, as you can see here, or you can manually delete some text to go back a folder manually. The reason this is happening is because the website's not that secure. Maybe this person in this scenario intentionally made this folder open for people to download stuff they shouldn't legally have access to. However, many websites have exposed folders that maybe they didn't intend to be public. If I go here, for example, and let's load up this link right here. If we delete the URL string and load up the homepage of the website. So this is a website about something completely different. But if we go back, they've got music on there. This might not actually be available on the website. What might happen is the people who made this website made a hidden folder, and maybe they didn't realize it's ended up in Google. Now, Google has seen this web page, and it doesn't know that it's not meant to add it into Google. In Google's opinion, when it sees a web page, it will treat this web page exactly the same as this web page. Google does not know this is not meant to be in Google. How do we find these folders? And why does it work by typing in the text index of and parent directory? When you find a website in Google, Google will find the content based on what you've typed in. I've typed in index of. That word, sure enough, exists right there, index of. If I type in parent directory, there, sure enough, the term parent directory is right there. So what I'm basically saying to Google when I perform this search, I want you to show me a list of folders. How do you find the file you're looking for? Well, you type in index of parent directory and type exactly what you're looking for. I'm going to type in Microsoft Office. I go to the next site here. There is obviously a copy of Microsoft Office right there. In theory, there is nothing to stop me from right-clicking and saving link as to that and saving a copy on my computer. If properly utilized, by typing in index of and parent directory, you can find any file on Earth. You can, in essence, just search for anything you like, such as Elvis Presley. Sure enough, there's an exposed folder right there. So there's a website here called drmarco.com. This doesn't look like a music website, but yeah, they've got a folder on that website, maybe intended to be hidden, called songs. We hear a song here, give it a click. Yep, that plays just fine. And if we right click, save link as, again, you can acquire a copy of that song. All you need to do is put directory indexing off. Don't allow people to be able to right click on your website, go to open image in new tab, delete the file name, and then start browsing your folders, because sometimes you'll have some confidential stuff in there. And this is what's happened on this occasion. There is a buffet of people who don't have secure websites. And it's so concerning that you could, in theory, type in .gov. As long as you type in index of parent directory, by typing in .gov, I'm now looking at loads of websites that end in .gov, which are completely open. All these folders are open and exposed. I'm not going to click any of these, but if you were to navigate through, you're going to find some files or folders that maybe you shouldn't be having access to. And this is why I do encourage that people learn cybersecurity properly. The way you can actually do that is with my website, cyberly.org. And sure enough, it's a free knowledge platform, and it teaches you ethical hacking, cybersecurity, and all other things to do with tech for free. So each one of these categories I'm highlighting on the right-hand sidebar here has 100% 100 tutorials in it, and you can learn anything in the maximum of detail, and again, completely for free. All I do ask, please donate. It allows me to continue providing this free educational resource. Otherwise, that concludes the video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've learned something very interesting today. Until next time, lock up your directories, secure your devices, and stay safe.